Okay. Hey, it went live when I was in the middle of having a joke with my husband. Okay. So we are, pardon me. Man, that's the way to start a video, hey. We are on day 23 of How to Gain Self-Confidence in 30 Days. And if you have stuck with it, then I am so happy for you. And I am so thankful for everyone who have watched the lives. And if you are not catching this video, then, man, you just missed out. That's just it. Well, not really, because, you got to replay. But we on day 23, and we are going to keep pushing to day 30. We just got 7 more days, and we just do a quick little review of what we talked about over the last 22 days. We uncovered to love yourself, learn yourself, trust yourself, and know yourself. And I did not put those in order, but to put this in order, first you are going to learn yourself, and that is the beginning stage of realizing who you are, your confidence in yourself, where do you want to go, and all those great things. That is the first step in building confidence in yourself, and you have to learn yourself. So you go through all those steps. So if you haven't checked out those first 7 videos of how to learn yourself, or check those out, give you a few questions to help you get started on asking yourself good questions, and then after you get to learn yourself, pardon me, after you get to learn yourself, then you're able to start to get to knowing yourself. You can't learn something that you can't get to know something that you have not learned. So you are going to push yourself to get to learning, and then really getting to know inside and deep into who you are, and what are your base foundations, what is your base beliefs, your base thoughts of yourself, as well as the world outside of you. Pardon me, I'm having a little issue, ain't it? as well as your world outside of you. So you're going to just keep moving forward on that. After you getting to know yourself, or as you are getting to know yourself, you will begin to start loving yourself and getting to a place to where you can start accepting who you are, the good and the bad, and understanding that you are in control of what happens, and you are in control of who you let in and who you let out. And you keep moving forward, doing all the things that you need to do. And then once you get through all of that and loving yourself, you will finally get to trusting yourself, trusting your insights, your thoughts, your ideas, your intuition, your choices, and just kind of moving forward and trusting who you are. Because if your base foundation is right, then and you're acting off of that, your trust in yourself should be strong enough to where you can make decisions to move you into better positions and into better self-confidence if you're just getting started. So we are on the 4th week, and we are on the 2nd day of of trusting yourself. And so we're just going to get straight into it. It's not going to be super long. We're going to get into it. So today we are covering connecting your heart and your mind. And just to elaborate a bit about that, confidence is both heart and mind put together. So when you're thinking about yourself, your blueprint, that comes from your mind. You have a conscious blueprint and a subconscious blueprint. Now, the conscious blueprint is, your forefront of your mind, your base mind, where, your conscious mind, where you think, you're able to control your thoughts. You're able to think on the things that you want to think about. You're able to keep your energy where you wanted to keep it. You're able to perceive like your confidence is where you want it to be. That's your conscious mind. And a lot of people can do that, in front of people. But your subconscious mind takes over in times of, say somebody made a comment, or, something didn't go as well as you expected, or something like that. That's when your subconscious mind behaviors take over. and your subconscious thoughts, emotions, and feelings. And so you have to make sure that that is connected with your heart, because your heart is really going to tell you the truth of yourself. It's going to resonate with the inside of you. And that's when I say your heart. You're going to feel like this is just right. Even if you can't necessarily explain it, you're going to just feel like it was right, like it's right, and it's meant to be in a better place. Okay, so you're in doing that now, and now too, which I covered in previous days, your subconscious mind makes up 95% of your habits, thoughts, behaviors, of how we act. 95% of how we act and who we are comes from our subconscious mind. Now, the crazy part is our subconscious mind has been formed the first 7 years of our life. So the first 7 years is when you have got the ideas of who you are, the base foundation of what you should believe, what you should think, where you should go, all these types of things. You get within the first 7 years, because in the first 7 years you are in theta stage, which is where your mind is constantly at a learning phase. You're constantly just mimicking. We start off as mimic, monkey see, monkey do. So, and that's how humans eventually, first start off. So your subconscious mind is just picking up the things that is needed for you to move forward. So it's learning how to talk. It's you're learning how to walk. You're learning how to eat. You're learning all these things. So you are just mimicking, so whatever happens in those first 7 years makes up 95% of what happens down the line, years down the line. Even if the situation has changed, whatever, your mind has been programmed to act on those things subconsciously, which means without thought. So it's meant to just move forward. So in doing this process of gaining self-confidence, you have to reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, the way that I have done it, and the way that many other people have done it, and it's really up to you. I've used meditation. I used kind of like a hypnosis, but not really. See, if you play something to your subconscious mind, it's going to intake it, like music, or when you're not paying attention, your protection level is brought down. Your protection barrier is brought down. And so things can easily get into it when you're not focused. Part of the conscious mind, it helps to focus you. It helps to stop immediate thoughts from instantly hitting the subconscious brain, right? Subconscious mind. And so if you're not aware of that, then you're going to have things bombarding you that you're not prepared for, or things that's bombarding you that seems to be on the same level in which got you to where you are, right? So you have to connect your intuition, your heart, with your mind, your subconscious, and your conscious brain, because you have to, and being conscious is doing your affirmations, doing your confirmations, meditating, just kind of like speaking into your life and putting the work in. We talked about internalize, visualize, exercise, and materialize. The exercise and the materialize are your mind. You have to exercise your mind. You have to exercise the works in which you are believing for yourself. And well, that's the conscious mind. The subconscious mind kind of, the two parts that help with that is visualizing, or the one part is visualizing. That's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind can think of unlimited things and potential and opportunity. And so if you can really feed your subconscious mind as well as your conscious mind, you can make quantum leaps into where you want to be. And the internalizing is your heart. You are internalizing the feelings, the thoughts, the touches, the sensations, all those things, and bringing in what you want, which is better self-confidence. So when you connect those two things, it makes for a better and easier transition. You cannot try to do one. Well, you can, and I don't want to say you cannot. You can attempt your hardest to do one without the other, but you will get halfway results. Okay. So the best thing is to just connect the both of them. Visualize, internalize, exercise, and materialize. Covers both the heart and the mind, and puts you back into the driver's seat of your own life. Now, just because your first 7 years, just saying if your first 7 years wasn't all of what you expected to be, it wasn't the greatest. My first 7 years was chaotic. I came into a chaotic family, and at 7 years, my parents split. When I was 10 years old, my father passed away. So I come from a foundation of chaoticness, but I don't even know what that's word. But anyway, but I have learned that I am the keeper of my mind. I control my thoughts. I control my actions, and I control the direction in which my life is going to go. No one controls that but me. I control that but me. I control my energy, my attitude, my mind. And yes, I can allow someone to take me to a place that I don't want to be, but I can also choose to be proactive, which we also covered, instead of reactive. And that's always a choice for everyone. And it's an everyday step. It's an everyday movement. And you have to strengthen yourself within your mind and within your heart. Because having those two things strengthened allows you to be proactive instead of reactive, allows you to be able to deal with all the upcoming things that happen in life. Life happens, and we know that. And so why not be prepared for life, by training and connecting our mind with our heart? Okay, so that's what you're going to work on over today, or maybe even over the next few days, connecting your heart with your mind. And part of connecting your mind is taking in more knowledge that you need to have. You can't just say, oh, I know it. If you're trying to learn something new, you obviously don't know it because it's new, and you have to be patient with yourself and take the time to learn it, take the time to study, to grow, to advance within yourself, because it's naturally going to bloom out, right? So we keep moving forward, connecting the heart with the mind, and understanding that it is a process. So don't get upset with yourself and keep moving forward. Right? So that's it. That was simple, right? That was down to the point, simple. And just keep doing that. If you haven't checked out the previous 22 days, go back and watch them. Try not to skip through the days if you can. There's information in every video, every single video. My goal is to bring value so that I may lift up others, right? That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You have to be able, you give so you may receive, and you receive so that you may give. And so I have received a lot of knowledge that has helped me to build my self-confidence tremendously over the last, truthfully, over the last few years. My confidence has just skyrocketed, not just in, oh, I think I'm beautiful, or, whatever. But it has skyrocketed in the fact that I can run a business. I can control my emotions. I can control my surroundings for the most part. You can't control everything, but your world, your center, your heart, your mind, you control. No one else. And so you keep that in mind, and you keep focused, and you just keep moving forward, and And that's really, really what you want. And that's in gaining self-confidence. And gaining self-confidence, understand that you don't have it all together, but you're working towards a better you. And that creates self-confidence within itself. So with that being said, I'm done for today, you guys. I'm not going to hold you too long. My kids starting to get loud, which is all right. But y'all check me back out. Day 24 tomorrow. We're going to be back in this thing of how to gain self-confidence in 30 days. And we're not stopping. We're not stopping. As long as you keep moving, we're not stopping. So peace and blessings and prosperity to you and yours. I am thankful to be able to come once again unto you and to possibly partially put something into your life if possible. If you get a little bit out of this, I'm thankful. If it helps anyone to go from 0 to 2, from 0 to 5, 10, whatever, I am very thankful and I appreciate it. This helps me also. It's a blessing to be able to come onto someone and really give them real information, real tools to help with everyday life. Because like I said, life happens and it's not always peaches and roses for, everyone. Sometimes their everyday life is a battle, is a struggle. And so you have to be aware of that and be thankful that, you're able to give something to someone to where you can be a blessing. So connect your mind with your heart and get to work. Because, shoot, you all you got. You got to keep moving. You got to keep pushing. And like I said, y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good day. You have a good night. Whatever you are having, wherever you are having it at. And understand life gets better. You keep moving. You keep pushing. Your confidence will grow and grow and grow and grow. And you're going to look back and like, how the hell did I get here? Like, where did this person come from? And the truth is, the person was already there. You just awaken that person. So be blessed. And I will see y'all for day 24 tomorrow. All right, y'all.